the tax are 11.25%. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm 64, 65, about to be 66. No bueno. No way. I don't, just no. Oh, I know what I want to go get. Girl, this is just all part of being a senior. You go in a room and forget it. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's the August video, and I just want to say my name is Theresa M. If it's your first time visiting, welcome. Everyone else, welcome back. And let's go ahead and get into this video. I had a big gap in doing videos. I know that at the beginning of the year, because I ended up getting sick and recovering, getting sick again. Then I fell, and then some other things went on. It just kind of put me behind, and it was so hard to catch up because editing is so time consuming. If you are a YouTuber, you would know this, and it's very difficult to catch up. Trying to catch up just, it didn't discourage me, but it just made it difficult. And then I don't know what happened. I really can't even tell you what happened. Maybe because it was hot. By it being August, and I believe my last video may have been the video with me dyeing my grays, which I'm trying to hide them right now because it's time to do that again. August is really, really hot, and it's almost sometime hotter than the, June and July. So I'm sitting on the couch right now. I am a sucker for stationery. I probably should have had my own store. That's just my take on it. But give me a minute, and I'm gonna show you just some of the new supplements that I picked up. Oh, and another video that I probably will be putting out after this video would be my Juicy Couture collection. So within this video, I'm going to show you a couple of bags that I probably will take back because they won't be in the Juicy Couture haul. So I'm going to show you a couple of bags that I might be taking back, and then I'm going to, and some later I will show you my whole entire Juicy Couture collection, and then another upcoming video will be the empties video. Normally have these type of containers, and that's where all of these go in, and then I have this type of container, and that's where all of these go in. But anyways, I got most of these from either Amazon and Burlington. And I did get these patches for hormones that I'll be trying out for the first time. And then I got this over the counter that is my second box. This is like $33, but this is like, I take this along with the hair growth stuff, I forget what you call that hair growth stuff. Rogaine, but not the Rogaine version. It's like minoxidil, something like that. So I have that I've been using, but I've been using it along with this. I forgot who told me about that. And then I have multivitamins that I got from Amazon. So I have a very few prescription. Like I have something for my thyroid, like I said, and for hormones, for the most part. So I have, and an allergy pill for that's a prescription one. So I have fish oil that I take, calcium, vitamin C, antioxidants, and this is magnesium oxide. I don't even know if this is the right magnesium that I'm trying to take, and vitamin A. But then, like I was saying before, I believe a lot of this stuff is in this. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do this time. I have GABA, I have iron, which probably is in that. I have NAC. And that's just something that helps with your kidneys or liver because, I have kidney stones. And then this would be the one, Synthroid, for my thyroid, which in singular, I don't even know what that's for, to tell you the truth. Over-the-counter allergy pills that I take at night. And then allergy pills for daytime. This is just a leave, but the generic brand. And then this is, I don't take that, but that was a pain medicine. So I got to tell you, I had asked my doctor this year if she could check my thyroid levels again. And then I had asked for some other blood drawn to be taken with it, like some other levels that I heard some YouTube doctors say to ask for, because they'll just do the basics. And then when I went, I don't even know if I told you this story. This was the beginning of the beginning of May. So the guy, it was the end of their shift. I went on a Sunday and I had to fast. So the guy took my blood, but he hit a nerve, and so my whole arm, my whole arm felt like somebody, first of all, felt like somebody tasered me or electrocuted me. So the nerves in my whole hand, they just was whacked up for like 1 whole month solid. I was jacked up. So that's what else I've been going through. So that was in May. So you figure I was January, February, March, April, May, just something was going on for the whole month. And besides the fact, the year before that, I ended up suffering with plantar fasciitis. I came in this kitchen for something. I don't know what I was coming in here for, but something to do with this med situation. I'm just gonna get some water while I'm at it then, because I forgot what I came in here for. So anyways, so that happened. I think I was gonna be talking about some sort of, oh, I know what I went to go get. Girl, this is just all part of being a senior. You go in a room and forget it. And if you're doing that in your 20s, I want to go say that I have these too. So this is the vitamin D and K, because you're supposed to take those together. I ended up getting those in chocolate form. I don't really like canned chocolate. I mean, I like chocolate, but I have to be in the mood for it. That's just not my favorite. I'm not a chocolate girl. I'm more like a sour type candy. Wow, why am I out of breath? That's so weird. That's the other thing that we're going to be doing in the month of August, and that's why I have the calendar out, because I have been a member of 24 Hour Fitness since January. Have not visited, but I tell you, I have not visited because when I went and signed the contract or whatever I did to join and got my tour, I know I wanted to join 24 Hour Fitness because I'm a spur of the moment person and I'm a night person. And when I realized I wanted to, mainly, I really thought of that one because that gym had, I really wanted to go to the purple gym, what was Planet Fitness, but because that one is just right around the corner from my house, by my job and everything. That one was more convenient for me and I know I would go. But the 24 Hour Fitness, I like that it was open 24 hours because I can really be, what do you call it, spur of the moment. But the simple fact is, it's a little further out, not far. It's by Target, and I'm always at Target. It's by my bank and places I have to go anyways. But when I went in there, oh, I was gonna say I wanted to go there because number one, they have a pool so you could swim and get exercise without really hurting your joints. And then secondly, I always just like the idea of being in a steam room. I like the idea of just steaming out impurities, right? And I've always liked that. And just a backstory, you know how like social media just shows all of these people just waking up, working out, and just living their best life. And I have always been that girl. I know I don't look like the person that just got up and worked out. I was that girl. I always worked out. So I don't know when I fell off the boat. I mean, I know that I worked out every week for sure in my life, all the way up until the year, let's see, to the year I moved back to California, I mean, this sounds really weird because we're in 2025, but my life went crazy, out of control in about 2000. So I know that in 1997, I moved to California. I still worked out every day. I woke up early in the morning before my kids was even up, and I went for my jogs and walking and all of that. And I worked out at home too. I didn't have gym. I had gym memberships all along. And when I lived in Boston, I had took aerobics. I've just always had gym memberships, and I've always worked out. And so, like, all my life. And my kid's father always worked out, and he's about 5 years older than me, and he still works out. And recently he fell and busted his head because I'm 65 and he's older than me, and he still works out. So I worked out I still worked out all the way up until 2017. I mean, I tapered off in 2000, and that's because life was just, it was just getting harder, and it was just getting harder. Just things were happening. And then of course I married the narcissist in 2003, and I didn't know really what was going on. That was a crazy situation. And then we split up and kept going, breaking up and coming back together. But then during the time I wasn't with him, when I lived in Mojave, I did work out and stuff. And then I left him in 2017, and I basically never worked out, you know? So, and then I had medical issues that just prevented me from just working out. I really want to, and I even have a gym in my building, and I had a gym in the other building that I lived in, and you know what I'm saying? So I've always been a person that naturally worked out. So backstory. All right, so now I have this gym membership that I had since January. I've been having all these problems, never been able to get to it. I'm blabbing on, and cameras be turning off, y'all. You don't even know. So anyways, so that is what I'm going to incorporate in this month of August. So you all just pray for my health and strength, because I need to do this. But what turned me off in the back of my mind, whenever I see myself going to the gym, I think about the fact that when I was touring the gym, all I can see is these, I don't like sounding prejudice, because it's more fact than a prejudice type of thing. These out of shape, big titty men sitting in there like this, just looking at everybody going by. And all I can think of is, you dirty old man, you just here to look at women. You ain't here to benefit this. So that kind of turned me off, because I'm like, I'm not there to look like a piece of meat, okay? And to me, you should have it separate, the steam room or whatever that situation is, because separated from men or women. Because I don't think a man's just going to sit up in there and stare at another man unless you gay. But I don't even care if another woman is gay and want to stare at me. I can take that better than just a dirty old man staring at me. I mean, really, put a high five in the comments if you feel me. So anyway, so we're going to be sorting out these things. And I'm not going to do it on camera, only because I'm going to look at this right here first. And what I'm going to do is, if I have it in here, I'm not going to add it to the situation, add it to the pill sorter. Now, because I have to go out of town, is why I'm going to go ahead and sort each one of these. This is 1 week, this is another week, this is a week, and this is a week. So we got 1, 2, 3, we got 4 weeks up there to sort. And so that way I will be on time. And as far as the patches for my hormones, each one of these patches are a week. This is going to be my first week using them. And so I got to read up on it. And then figure out where to put the patch. And yeah, I'm nervous about that. And I had to definitely get mentally prepared for this. So this is what we're working on at this moment. And the next thing I have to do is go ahead, and I have tried to sort out. This is a bill tracker that I just outlined, and I just have it where we're going to put the year. Well, that's all the year is, the month, August, and then the paid check off, and then the bill that's due, the due date, what is that? I just want to put the interest, the amount due, the amount paid, and the unpaid balance, and then notes. So that's what else I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and talk about the gym, because this is a juicy bag that I had got. I forgot. I don't know, last year. I think I got it for my birthday. But I just threw in my regular jogging pants and stuff like that. But I don't know if I ever showed you. I know I bought this a while back and I did film it, but I don't know if that video ever got up because like I said, I had been having problems with uploading. Well, yeah, because I had to edit and upload. So this is the bathing suit that I had, and this is the only one I have actually. So I never did get to wear it because I meant to wear it to my grandson's 4th birthday party, but I forgot my bottom, so I'm not wearing a bathing suit in front of people without a bottom. I'm 64, about 65, about to be 66. No bueno, no way, just no. All right, so this purse right here is possibly going back, and I bought it along with this one on purpose because I couldn't tell which one I wanted, and I was waiting to get somebody else's opinion. So Jade spent the weekend over here, and she was saying basically take them both back, but I believe these are newer editions, like I think. So I was gonna add this in this video because I'm gonna be doing a Juicy collection in an upcoming video. But because Juicy mostly have gold hardware, I'm gonna return this one. But these are so cute because this hardware right here is just so cute. This is where you could take it off and just hook it on anything else. So this is the one that I'm keeping, the blue one. My granddaughter, she says, give this one back because she can't see me wearing it. But when you're a collector, you don't think that way. So that one's going back. And if you think that I made the right choice, because I do have other pink ones you'll see in the haul, leave me a pink heart in the comment. And I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly do a haul because you guys, where I live, the tax are 11.25%. Get out of here. Get out of here. Orange County is a very expensive town. 8.25%, and that's where Disneyland is. Okay, I went ahead and got me a few pair of workout clothes bottoms because remember I'm supposed to be trying to head to the gym, spend more time there this month. Okay, plus I'm trying to watch my sugar. Somebody was saying if you feel like cocaine is bad for you, sugar does more damage to your body than cocaine. So, all right. So I got these there, and they were just so cute. But the main thing, I just need pockets. If you ain't got no pockets, there is a problem. $8.99. My daughter-in-law was in Ross trying to buy something. I just was looking quickly as I could because she was just looking for one thing. And these are high-waisted, extra long, cool beans, plus the pockets, guys, okay? And they're like flare with the little slit, cool. And the tag fell off of one of these, but I think these were like $9.99 or whatever these were. Yeah, I think they were $9.99 like these. These are cute. And I like how they have this situation right here. And then these are all extra large also, I think. Anyways, yeah. All right, so $30-something for 3 with tax included. Meantime, I did get a lot of stuff accomplished just out of the shower. And I know that I wanted to make a part of August, just the same way I set up a log to track my bills, pay my bills. I also put on the list of things to do. Set up a time where I'm studying my Bible. Now, this would be just for a specific topic. 2 topics. I wanted to study a topic of how to win souls and pray about anything that have to do with praying and just all aspects of praying. So I could either put a dedicated tracker on the subject of prayer, prayer, anything to do with praying, or I can set up a tracker, anything to do with winning souls. And then just any other time I feel like studying my Bible outside of that dedicated time, address the other topic. To me, they're two very important topics because it's so easy to get, you know, ruffled up when it's time to pray for somebody, and it's easy to get ruffled up when you want to witness to somebody. It's like you want to study so that you can get all the verses and scriptures ingrained in you so they would come out of you naturally when it's time to pray and when it's time to witness. Maybe I would dedicate the month of August to one or the other. I'm not sure right now, but that's what I'm about to go ahead and decide upon right now. But I did write that down on the list of things to do. So I had washed my hair on here too, so I just finished washing my hair. This month, I have to pay my car registration. I didn't remember that until I started ruffling through my bills and realized that. And the bill tracker, once I addressed that, I realized I had a couple of small bills that I did want to pay off as soon as possible, because those two small bills, I'm going to take that same amount of money that I've been paying and pay off a bill that has a credit card bill that has a high interest rate. You knew for some video or two ago that I had changed the living room around. That's that video where I was addressing my magazines. But over here on this wall here, I took those pictures down, and then I put the mirrors in between it. Because if you don't know, if you're new to my channel, or if you haven't, you missed the video where I talked about that in this apartment, I decided to not, you know, put away the things that I have. Like, I'm getting old, so I don't have the luxury of time of like hiding all of my stuff somewhere and then putting it out, whatever. If somebody gives me something, I'm going to leave it out so that I can enjoy looking at it. And just stuff I have and stuff I love, it's going to be part of my decoration. So the makeup and stuff that I buy, that I love looking at, that I love putting on, it's going to be out. And it's just going to be part of my decor, basically. So in the bathroom, it's like clear containers, but makeup's in it because it's what I love looking at. So pictures that I bought, they're on the wall. So all of my pictures are on the wall. I have very few pictures that are you know, stored away. And Jade came over recently, and we went through a closet where I had a lot of decor stuck in there. So I put some back. Some was broken up and tore up, so I threw it away. And then I have stuff out that I'm going to give away, donate, or try to have a little yard sale somewhere. But basically, it's all going to be out and incorporated. And just like this, I'll show you this one thing, for example. And it's going to be like, I don't know if I even showed you guys this, just to say, for example, like my sunglasses here. They're on display. This is 90% of my sunglasses. So, and this is another thing right here. This is acrylic shelf, but this is some of my clear jewelry and accessories, belts here. But that's stuff that I like looking at. So it's just going to be out so I can look at it instead of hidden somewhere, put away. And then when I get dressed and I say, oh, let me wear these clear earrings or clear bracelet, then I go ruffle through stuff and get it. No, it's just there for me to look at and decorate the apartment with, and then just access it. So I wanted to probably get some chamomile tea at this point.
As I sit here and decide on which topic I want to start on tonight, if it be on how to witness or about praying.
I did have a thesauruses. Would that be a thesauruses? I had a concordance that had alphabetically every single word in the Bible. So no matter what you decided, from A to Z. And I gave it to my son because I had it when I was 18 years old. And the words were so tiny, I couldn't see it. But I probably could download an app or something and have it bring me up all the scriptures that would have to do with prayer witnessing. But I could start with my Bible first because I have verses I can start with. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have to get a nice notebook or something that I can start with, or either I can still use this book for August and at least maybe get the verses down in here and then get a notebook to study with. This is brand new, but it just happened to start with July, so it was perfect. And then I'm just heading on into August. And I did pick this up from Burlington. I don't know if you can see it. I picked it up from Burlington, and it was only $4.99, and it's so nice. It has a page saver, bookmarker, and it has some notes. And in the notes section, I think I would love to have where I can put all the verses in here, because I would like to keep this calendar and note things, and I can just have it referenced, and I can put it in both places, you know, because as I'm studying, I can have the verse on top of the page, but I will have them all logged in here to just reference. Letting my hair air dry. I've been trying to put on my patch. I turned on the fan. Had the fan on, trying to dry off my hip, because I decided I'm going to put it on my hip. And I went through 2 already. I followed these instructions, but I don't know what happened. So I've already wasted 2, and I have to try again. 1's on, but it's not on really the way it's supposed to. And 3 comes in a box. So I'm going to leave that 1 on, and I probably, if it falls off somehow, I'm going to have to put the 3rd one on. And I've taken a shower and just waited a while, and I let the fan blow on my hip. So, yeah, I'm just gonna, I think you kind of need somebody to help you with this, because the reason why I requested these patches, because my niece has it, but her husband puts it on her back, and they're telling me to put it like on my hip or on above my pubic. But if I were to work out, I sweat in my pubic area, so that's why I didn't want it there. And I'm glad I thought of that too. All right, you guys, so I'm just finishing up with the Bible, and I'm gonna be going to bed, so yeah. Turn the bathroom light back on. So I'm just gonna let my hair dry, and then when I get ready for work in the morning, I'm just gonna wet it with some sort of lotion, and then put it in a French twist. All right.